Welcome to Borough Fan TV and the Monday Night Social. James Hutchinson and A.J.T here this week. Obviously, got the big build-up of the World Cup, which starts on Thursday. Greatest show on earth. Before we start talking about World Cup things, just wanted to say a quick thing. Obviously, Stan Anderson, Borough legend, North East football legend, passed away at the day, aged 85. One of the few people that played for Middlesbrough, Sunderland and Newcastle. Did a great job for the Borough in the 60s and built the side which Jack Charlton then took on into the First Division in the early 70s. So rest in peace, Stan. So, A.J.T, obviously yes. World Cup, yes. Big start Thursday. 21st World Cup it is in Russia. Yeah. World Cup memories, what about yourself? What about your World Cup memories? What's your earliest memory?
Considering I was born in 1994, I don't know if there's any memories from that date. 1966 probably the highlight, but obviously I wasn't born. The memory, the memory that sticks with me, and it's not a very pleasant memory. It's a sore memory, mate. Go on. Lampard shoots. Lampard, he goes over the line. Lampard, goal disallowed.
Yeah, so that was Germany in South Africa 2010.
Yeah, I was in Las Vegas with my dad watching that game, and we were 24 floors up.
In fairness, I can think of worse places to watch a game than being in Las Vegas.
As soon as we scored the first one, he went to the window, started screaming at all the people, walking down, come on England. Anyway, when Lampard hit the shot, he did a front flip and landed on his neck. And I was like, what's going on? I looked back at the screen, I was like, hang on a minute, no one celebrating. And then obviously, he just got pear-shaped from there, really, didn't it?
Yeah, it did, yeah. I know, because when that happened, we were 2-1 down. We ended up losing 4-1. We ended up getting a bit of a pacing at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Do you think that would have made a difference if we'd have got back to 2 each that day? Or?
England were building some momentum leading up to Frank Lampard's shot because, let's say, Upson, I think it was, Upson got the goal back, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was, yeah.
He made it 2-1, and then obviously Lampard put the ball and he shot straight away. We kind of had them on the back foot. Mm-hmm. Would it have been different? Who knows? Like I say, to lose to the Germans is never a nice feeling. To get battered the way we got battered by them was horrible. Like. Yeah.
So hopefully our memories and other things we'll talk about will get a bit better as the show goes on.
Hopefully,
that's a great way to start.
Let's hope so.
Never mind. So this World Cup, it's in Russia.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, following events in France in Marseille in the last World Cup, in the last European Championships, how confident are you that things are going to pass off okay in this World Cup?
Do you know what? When you do a show in England, it's hard to find positivity, maybe, especially about our championships, because you look at our last one, Iceland beat us 2-1. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And then obviously going into this one, you'd hope that hopefully England do well, but you know what I mean. You're looking at it. I mean, I watched a documentary a few nights ago, and the England players were saying that the fans give too much pressure, and that's why they don't do very well. Right. I'm thinking, well, yeah, because we're a very, very passionate country in our football,
It's only because we want our team to do well, isn't it?
Do you know what I mean? Everyone's behind them at the end of the day, and when things aren't going right, people get frustrated, England fans get frustrated, and it's money to go out to Russia as well, do you know what I mean? It costs a lot of money. I mean, these tickets for a World Cup game, they're not cheap, they're thousands of pounds,
and then getting there as well.
Exactly, so... you'd hope that the England players hopefully do something to give obviously just give us something back, but at the same time, it will be tough. You know what I mean? You look at our group, and we're talking off air there, Tunisia, Panama. We don't know anything about Panama, especially. It's their first ever World Cup.
It is. You're right.
I mean, we don't know nothing about them. No. I mean, if for all we know, England will turn up, underestimate them, and do an Iceland again.
Could happen. And in terms of off the pitch, how do you think things will be for the fans? I know you just mentioned there about the cost of spending a lot of money to get there.
Yeah, of course.
What do you think it's going to be like there? Do you expect there to be loads of trouble and violence out there?
You'd hope not. I mean, after the France scenes and all that, you see all the England fans fighting and stuff. And in the end, they had to padlock tables and chairs down. It don't look great towards our country, let's be honest, you know what I mean? So hopefully they go out there and they can just enjoy the football and enjoy the 3 weeks or however long they're out there for. Yeah.
Hopefully it's 4 or 5 weeks, isn't it?
Let's hope so. Like I say, man, let's hope that we're inside that World Cup final, do you know what I mean? Yeah. But to get there, I say it's it's a long road.
It is.
But you know what I mean? Everyone's got a chance of winning it, let's be fair.
Of course they have, mate. And obviously, this is the first World Cup. You just mentioned there about the Frank Lampard situation. This is the first World Cup with VAR getting used. Do you think it's a good thing that that's getting used? Like I say there, the Lampard thing, that could have quite easily given us a goal, made the game 2-2. Other things like the hand of God with Maradona, and we're not just saying this about England things, there's been loads of games in the World Cup where that could have been used in the past.
Henry's against Ireland when he got it with his hand, them sort of things. Yeah. So it's happened to everyone, hasn't it, really? Yeah. But as for VAR, when they first got introduced into the game, I think it was it Rochdale v Tottenham or something like that?
It was, yeah, the FA Cup, yeah.
And everyone was kicking off, and I thought to myself at the time, this is a bit daft, this all VAR malarkey. But you know what I mean? You go from there, and you think inside a World Cup sort of thing, it might benefit us. You know, it might benefit everybody.
Yeah. We got that, mate. Yeah, got that call, no problem. So when you're out and about at the minute, you're getting loads of you see roundabout houses, cars, everything with England flags and stuff like that. I mean, obviously everybody's getting behind the team at the minute, aren't they? It's good to see, isn't it?
Class, isn't it? I say, man, I've just recently put my England flag up on the side of my house.
Have you?
Every single tournament, we have a massive whack of England flag on a stick.
Right.
And our dad just drills 3 holes into the side of the house. I say, man, our man must hate it, do you know what I mean? Up goes the England flag.
She's not Scottish or anything, is she?
No, of course she's not, man. Like I say, man, like I say, man, she claims not to like football, but everybody get beat, she's silent around me because she knows how annoyed I get. So when England lose, it's twice as hard for her, like. And
like things like the World Cup, obviously you get people like decorating the houses, decorating the cars, people have parties and things like that.
Yeah.
Other little things that come along. I don't know if you've ever collected them. The World Cup stickers, have you ever done stuff like that before?
Yes.
Have you?
Every single one.
Have you really?
Yeah, honestly, I mean, maybe I shouldn't do it at the age of nearly 24-year-old, but that little kid comes out inside of me and I think
I've only just retired from doing them. I'm over 40, so there you go.
Oh yeah, see, I'm about halfway through completing the book. I mean, put it this way, I've opened a pack up 2 days ago, but got messy and jumped up in the air and punched the air. I get in, I got messy. Even though it means nothing because it's just.
You still get excited when you get a shiny as
well.
Oh,
listen, when I got Pele the legend, and I was jumping all over. I even took a picture and sent it to my mates and that. But yeah, that's the sort of level of that. Like,
I mean, the frightening thing as well. I think the worked out average is about £750 out to fill a sticker book. That's unbelievable. That's like virtually 2 season tickets in the North Stand or the South Stand.
Yeah, it's mental. And I think the last one was about 500, wasn't it? And because these are 80p a pack, I'm practically promoting Panini.
Yeah, you are.
But like I say, man, I think everyone does it, don't they? I think you know, there's loads of people that do it. It's good fun at the end of the day, isn't it?
Of course it is, mate. I mean, I don't know if you've seen a website you can go on. It's called Cheap Panini. Okay. And there's 2 brothers, and they're sketching. They're using the stickers, but they're sketching the players. They're doing their own drawings. They're not the greatest drawings in the world, but they're quite funny. Oh, wow. If you get on there, get a chance to have a look at it. It's called Cheap Panini. And I think they're auctioning these pictures for charity. There's some absolute beauties there. Cristiano Ronaldo, it looks like he's been in the wash and come out like faded. Yeah, he looks like a real mess. You won't be happy with it. You won't be copyrighting that, like. But yeah, get yourself onto that Cheap Panini. It looks really good. So anyway, back onto the football. England. Who do you think the key men will be for him in the squad this summer, mate?
You look at the first one, Harry Kane. He's got to stand out for us. The man who I thought should have been the England captain, Eric Dyer. I'm hoping he gets a fair bit of game time.
Right.
Big fan of Eric Dyer.
You know, it's funny that because
really
I'm the other way. I would probably rather pick Jordan Henderson than Eric Dyer because I think he's gone backwards the last couple of years, Dyer.
Henderson for me... It's something about him I don't like. I don't think he's as good as what Eric Dyer is. Eric Dyer for me is a leader. Jordan Henderson isn't that person in my opinion.
Okay.
It's all good getting the ball and oofing it 40 yards, but John Joe Shelby can do the same thing. Whereas I think when you see Eric Dyer, he has that presence about him.
Right.
You know, and okay, Harry Kane got it. I'm buzzing for Harry Kane. I mean, he's done more than enough to deserve to get the obviously.
Are you happy having a forward as captain?
I'm not. No.
I heard some people at the game on Thursday night at Leeds were saying they would rather have a defender or a centre half as captain rather than a centre forward.
100%. Yeah, I 100% agree. I say Eric Dyer, who I thought should have got it. But in terms of key men going to this tournament, you know what I mean. You got to look. You obviously back line. The pace in our back line, that's through Danny Rose, Ashley Young, Kyle Walker, and you look at Dele Alli, our playmaker in the middle there, you know what I mean? Our team, you know what I mean? There is talent there, don't get me wrong, there is talent. It's about exploiting the opposition with our talent, really. Yeah.
And I think it helps, like you mentioned, I think earlier on, about expectations. For the first time in a long time, I think England fans are very sort of like, look, if we get the quarterfinals or whatever, or get the knockout stages, that's not being bad. They're not piling the pressure on saying, we've got to win it, where... Maybe 10, 12 years ago, whatever, people were always saying, expecting to at least get the last 4, maybe win it. Those days are behind us at the minute, aren't they?
I think quarterfinals, but like I say, man, if England give it everything they've got, we can't be angry as fans. Of course, everybody wants to see England win the, you know what I mean? But do you know what I mean? Look at these countries around us now, the likes of Brazil, Germany, Argentina. They've got world-class players in their team, the same as what, respectively, we've got.
Yeah.
And it's, like I said before, anyone can win this competition. If you know, it's all about that one moment in the game. and it's about who wants it more.
I think you've hit the nail on the head there. I think if the fans can see that they're giving it their all,
Yeah.
they've had a go, had a try.
Yeah.
That didn't happen 2 years ago in France, that did it? It didn't feel like it happened anywhere in the Euros.
And that, I mean, that was shocking against Iceland. I mean, the fact that I decorated my house after my night shift.
All that hard work.
Honestly,
nothing at the end.
I must have spent about 25 quid, and I came in. I had all the replica footballs.
Yeah.
All along the floor. I mean, I went all out for this Iceland game because in my own head I thought it's Iceland.
Yeah.
We're gonna. That's what I mean. It's a normal thing of underestimating the opposition. Buntings from one side of the room to the other, and everyone was going to work. And our mum come downstairs. She went like, she just looked at me. I said, "Look, I said it's England game. So I can't help it." Anyway, I was that night. Got beat 2-1, and everything came down straight after the game. Like, but but even the England players admitted though that they even underestimated Iceland that night. And it's something that we can't do in this tournament.
I just don't think they had a plan B, did they? I think they just thought they were going to win that game, and they went 1-0 ahead, and they thought, right, this is it, here we go. Then all of a sudden, within minutes, they were 2-1 down, and you could almost see when you were watching the game, they don't really know what they're doing. They do not have a clue what they have to do to get back into the game.
That's it. When England underestimated that team, we were just exploited. And, you look at Tunisia, you look at Panama, we can't underestimate these teams because, these teams will have a right to be in, obviously to be there.
They've qualified, yeah.
It's going to be tough. Do you know what I mean? The World Cup's never an easy competition to even be in, but at the same time, England have done what they need to do to be there, same as Belgium and everybody else, but it's all about just taking every game as it comes, mate, and just, just trying our hardest to get that result.
Yeah. Just something I thought about there. You mentioned there how gutted you were when England got knocked out the Euros. Just like can you put it into words how it compares with, like, say, the Borough? As an England fan as well, how do you feel? Is it a similar sort of thing when England get beaten at being a Borough fan, or does it not really come close? What's it like, mate?
Well, the Borough, mate, come on, I mean, the Borough's the Borough. Do you know what I mean? The Borough is very close to me. I almost feel like I'm bloody married to the club at the time. The only way I can describe it is that Aston Villa set a leg when that happened, and the final whistle went, and outside that stadium, I just looked at the floor and I thought, I just felt like a bit of me had been ripped out.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean, it was that I mean, when England get knocked out of the competition, I know we just stand there, the same sort of feeling, mate, and it's just a heartbreak of knowing that it's over then. It's over till next time.
Yeah.
And it is devastating, do you know what I mean? And obviously I'm hurting for days, I'm not going to lie to you. I mean, obviously, if I go to work and someone says, "Oh, don't worry about it," I say, "Look, I don't talk to you if you're going to say things." I mean, I go really off my head a little bit because I'm really passionate on my sports, man. I'm really passionate on my teams.
Yeah.
And when I see that they've got beat and I see their players are hurting or whatever, it hurts me a lot. I mean, listen, it takes me an off. I mean, I'm only just now getting over the Iceland defeat, put it that way.
Yeah. 2 years on, it's absolutely crazy.
See, I'm serious.
He's not shocked there since.
I'm serious, man. Like I say, it hurts a lot, man. It hurts a lot losing. It hurts a lot. I don't like to lose.
Yeah.
As you've probably seen on different competitions against guest teams.
Yeah, the penalties.
Listen, I mean, I don't like to lose. So when my team loses and I have no control of it apart from being in the crowd, it hurts. It hurts a lot, man. It hurts a lot.
Talk about Iceland. Sorry if I had to mention them again. Who do you think might be the dark horses in this tournament? Costa Rica got to the quarter-final in the last World Cup. Iceland got the quarter-final of the Euros.
Yeah.
Is it anyone that you think might be a bit of a dark horse in this World Cup?
Yeah, for some reason I've been thinking a bit of Mexico.
Right, yeah.
Mexico, they are a bit of one of them teams, a little bit dirty team. Do you know what I mean? But who knows, man? Like I say, I get a few funny looks there, but who knows? Do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, as I said before, every single team has a right to be in this competition. Every single team has a right to win this competition. You can't underestimate teams, do you know what I mean? Like, who knows? I mean, obviously, I'm not going to say Iran are going to win it. I doubt they would even come close to winning it, Iran.
Dark horses, yeah.
But I think Mexico, I'm not saying they're going to win it, but I'd say watch out for Mexico, because I think that's the
I don't think that's a bad shout at all. And talking about teams that haven't got there, do you think the tournament's devalued by, like, world giants like Italy, Holland, Scotland not being there?
Oh, it's great the fact that the Scottish aren't there. Like. I'm not going to lie to you. I mean, I love the fact that they're not there, but obviously, it is a shame to see the likes of Italy there. I mean, I can't believe they're not going to be there. Italy, watching them, growing up, watching them inside the World Cups and whatnot. It's such a shock that they're not going to be there. The same as Holland, but when you look at when you look at Italy, look at Holland, they're not the same team that they were in previous competitions. I mean, they've lost a lot of big names. And
that's it. You sometimes find it goes in cycles, doesn't it? You lose some players, and it takes a while to replace great players.
Yeah, absolutely.
And no doubt they'll be back, both of them.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, 100%.
It still feels special, even though those teams aren't there, doesn't it?
Well, it gives us more of a chance.
If
Holland and Italy were there, do you know what I mean? You wouldn't be, you know what I mean? It gives England a lot more of a chance now.
And there's there's loads of magic moments when you talk about the World Cup, obviously, as England fans before our time, but when they won it in '66, Gaza in Italia 90, an absolute legend, what a great player. But there's also villains in World Cups. I mean, you've obviously had the pass from England's point of view. You had Beckham getting sent off in '98, Rooney getting sent off in 2006.
Yeah, now wink from Ronaldo. That's all.
Yeah. After you got to say, the Maradona situation, and then there's also been like Luis Suarez. He got a bit hungry during a game last World Cup.
Yeah.
Got a bit peckish. So, I mean, is there anything that you can think, who do you think might be a bit of a sinner this time round? Who do you think might be a bit of a bad lad?
Bad lad. Do you know what I'm trying to think off the top of my head here? Probably go
Dele Alli. Yeah, he's got a bit of a, like, I think he's got a bit of a Paul Scholes about him sometimes, where he can just completely lose it. Yeah, good shout that, Rob.
Yeah, maybe. Probably Suarez again. Probably might just get hungry again, mightn't he? Do you know what I mean?
Can't help it, can he?
Suarez is such a good player, though. He doesn't need to do anything to his game. Do you know what I mean? He doesn't need to let himself down like that, in my opinion.
But it's happened more than once with him, isn't it?
100%. Like I say. David Luiz, though, I think as well. He's a little bit of one of them.
Yeah.
David Luiz is a little bit of one of them as well.
Yeah. And another thing which we'll look back on, probably when the World Cup starts and the matches start, the kits. I know the Borough kit's coming out this week, so people talk about the new Borough kit and stuff. But like any kits from the past that you've seen?
One that I've seen this time, Nigeria's. I'm really a big fan of Nigeria's.
That's sold out everywhere that you can't
within 2 minutes it's sold out, didn't it? I mean, that's a really nice kit, Nigeria. I'm a big fan of that one. As for the England ones, I did have the reversible one. Do you remember the reversible kit? Yeah,
it was a red away one. Like a blue leisure one. Yeah.
Same when I had that one. Same when I've had most of them growing up. I had the red one. Right. The England up here, and same when I've had pretty much them all. Like.
What about you lads? Rob, Owen, any kits for you?
Oh, I don't know.
I
did have the reversible one.
You had the reversible England one?
I think everybody had that one. Did you have that one?
Yeah, I
think everybody had that kit.
Yeah. An half and half one? Wow. Borough England one, that's a good shout.
I've got the dark navy blue one with the bigger England badge, I think it's...
Oh, right, yeah. It takes up half the badge, doesn't it? The top, this badge, yeah. But like, I mean, I think talking about Hummel were taking over, but I always remember their Denmark kits from '86. They're like beautiful. Yeah, they're doing Denmark again now. Yeah, they were like kits at that time. They were like, wow, it's proper smart. I'd seen nothing like it. And I've always liked the Holland kits because like they stand out as well. Though they're being orange. And,
Holland are nice.
Yeah, doesn't go well with my hair, like, but yeah.
I don't mind the Italian ones, but the Italian ones are sometimes
classy, aren't they?
Yeah,
classic kit. Yeah. And obviously talking about big name players, say like Messi, Ronaldo, Pogba, players like that. Who do you think is going to be the main man in the tournament? Who do you think could be the star of the show?
I think there's going to be a few, man. Like I say, man, the first one comes to my head is CR7, Ronaldo. He's every single year he seems to do something in these sort of competitions, doesn't he? Messi, like I say, man, I've got Argentina as my team, so I need them to win it ideally.
That's one of your crews.
I can't rely on Messi to have a great tournament, like I say. But it all comes down to the fact of, say, if Messi or Ronaldo gets injured straight away, that's going to cause a big sort of stir for their team, as we've seen it obviously in the Euro, but Portugal pull through. But like I say, man, I'm looking forward to seeing just some of the superstars. Yeah. I like to see Luis Suarez, Cavani, and then obviously you look at Germany's team as well. And Germany got some explosive players in their team, as much as maybe there's that little bit of rival there between us and them.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You have to take your hat off to them, especially their team. They are a classy unit. Germany.
They do it every tournament, don't they? They're always a team. I think in a way, if I'm being honest, I wish we were like them. Yeah. They always deliver. It doesn't matter. You like look at the squad and you like think, they don't look great on paper, but it doesn't even matter if they don't look good as a squad on paper. They always deliver and they always get through the knockout stages. They always do well in those games and they're always there or thereabouts. We hardly ever are. Yeah,
like I say, man, it's time for change for England, isn't it? You know what I mean, we've got to show the world exactly who we are. That's how I see it. You know what I mean? Because it's not we don't have good players in our squad. The England national team is a good team. You know what I mean? There's experience there. There's also talent there. But it's just all obviously our players talk about pressure all the time and how much pressure on them. Just forget about all that. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Just go out there and just play your game. Yeah. And see what happens. You know.
I tell you what I think's nice as well with the World Cup. One, it's like during the summer where normally there'd be no football on it. Also, you've got something to watch for 4 or 5 weeks. And I think it's great that you get like lots of people who maybe aren't necessarily normally interested in football. They'll watch games and they'll talk about it. I think wherever you go, people are talking about the football and it just seems to get everybody's interest going, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's great, man. Like I said, man, the World Cup, I think it brings the whole world together, you know what I mean? And no matter who you talk to, football fan or not, everyone talk about the World Cup, special moments and whatnot. I say, man, I love the World Cup. Do you know what I mean? And I say, man, if there was no World Cup this year, it'd be boring Saturdays, wouldn't it? Do you know what I mean? It's been killing me so far with no
it's
football
like 5
being on.
weeks, you've got something to enjoy every day.
Hopefully we're enjoying the World Cup going back to England. That's the main thing.
Right. Nothing better than getting in on a tea time or whatever on a night and there's a game of football on the telly, is it?
I think, is it next Saturday? There's about 7 games on it
in
one day or something. 11 to 11 or something like that, isn't it?
This weekend, there's there's 4 games from 11 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, it's mental, like same, but they're the kind of days that you enjoy. Just sat in front of the TVs watching. It doesn't matter who it is. Iran v Costa Rica or something, but you know what I mean? You watch it and take an interest because it's the World Cup, do you know what I mean? But whereas if that was a friendly, you wouldn't even think about watching it, you know what I mean? It's weird, isn't it? From your breakfast bacon bun to your supper palmo, football all day, Saturday, happy days. And obviously with the games, hopefully we'll see lots of goals. And over the years we've seen loads of like celebrations, weird ones, great ones. Is there any celebrations from players who scored a goal that have stuck in your memory? Yeah, Gaz's. The dentist chair one. Oh, that was in Euro 96. Yeah. I always remember that one, like where he obviously scored that amazing goal that he scored. It was a class finish. Yeah. Then he ran over and he laid on the floor. That's right. Like I say, that's probably one of the ones that I look at the most and straight away. And I think that one was class. Like. How about you, Rob? Any special goal celebrations you remember, Owen?
Playing guard against us, the five fighter.
Oh yeah.
The Man United.
Yeah.
Any shouts out there for Roger Miller? You remember Roger Miller? His little dance and all that in the corner flag. Cameroon player.
Nah, I don't remember.
I can't remember him. He was about 40 years old and all.
Was he?
Yeah. He started dancing in the corner flag and all that, yeah.
Wow.
So anyway, just to wrap things up,
yes.
How do you think England will do? How do you think they'll get on in this tournament?
Well, win it, I think. No, I don't think they'll win it. Listen, as I said all along, quarter-final stage, I think if it all goes to plan, England play Brazil by the looks of things. There or there.
And it could be Brazil. Big shout, that isn't it?
I know we beat them before. I know we beat Brazil before, but listen, the World Cup's a different stage, and obviously as the rounds go on, the pressure heats up. Mm-hmm. If we get to the quarterfinals, and I mean, give it everything in that quarterfinal, you know, everything we've got. Yeah. I can't be angry at the lads if that, you know what I mean. So quarterfinals, I'd be happy with.
You'll be happy with
quarterfinals.
Brilliant. So we're not going to win it then, in your opinion. Who do you think will, mate? Germany won it last time. Who do you fancy this time? You're going to say Argentina.
Do you know, but do you know what? Off air though, I said it straight away. So we seen Rob this morning. I said I think Argentina will seriously win it.
Got to speak to Rob as your man here. He's always getting the predictions right. Go on, Rob. Please say Brazil for me. If it's not going to be England.
No, it's going to be hard for it. I think Germany or Brazil.
You fancy Germany?
I know they've lost the last 5, but you find teams that usually lose the warm-up games end up doing well in the competition.
Yeah. When it matters, they perform, don't they? Yeah. Owen, what about you, mate?
I'm going
Japan? Yeah, that's a bit of a far-out shout, that, yeah. Japan for the World Cup. I don't think I've heard that one yet.
No, I never heard that one. I didn't know if you were joking about that.
Uruguay are a good shout, yeah. Because they're in a good group, aren't they?
They've got Cavani, haven't they?
Yeah.
They've got Suarez and they've got Suarez.
Yeah. And they've got Gordon at the back, who's a good centre-half as well. I know he's getting on a bit now, but he's a good centre-half as well.
Messi hat-trick in the final for me. 3-0. 3-0 Argentina. They take the trophy home and I take home the prize.
Well, the chat will be stopping soon. Well, it won't be on here because we'll be talking all the way through the World Cup, doing reviews, previews, watching games. All sorts will be going on over the next 4.5 weeks while the World Cup's on. Obviously, we're going to have a Monday night social next Monday, just before the England game, the first game against Tunisia next Monday night. Keep your eyes peeled for the reviews and the previews. Obviously, previews coming up this week on all the group games. The 4 lads, we're all going to be previewing our groups and that and talking about the first couple of games in those groups. Thanks for watching this evening. From myself and A.J.T. until next time on Borough Fan TV, enjoy your footy.